Yeah, alright. Stop. Let's get back to this confusing ass swap. Why am I here? Wait, I'm on the wrong file. Yeah, whoops. Hang on. I loaded the wrong file. This one. All right. Wait. That shortcut. This one. Oh, hello. What that thing is that I wanted. But I don't have access to it yet. Okay, that's not. Why do you ranged again? Controls again. I thought shoot was B, but it's not working. Why are you not working? Oh, because I have to do that. Oh, there's nothing down there to blow up anyways, but there is one here. Boop. Let me see. I think I need to go this way. I'm here somewhere. Looking for the spot where the big statue by the water was. Here. Okay. I think it was up this way, maybe, if I'm remembering right from the guide I checked. There's something. Oh, that's just a shortcut or a new way to go. A seed, but I don't really need seeds that bad. I would like to have the way open. I might as well grab it. What the hell? While we're doing this. Oops. Exciting 1 point of soul energy. Yay. Alright. Yeah, hello. what I was looking for. I was looking for this corner. Watch out for those jumps. Killing me over here. Check this first. I think left is the way to go, but right, I just wanted to see. Oops. You. Blast that for me, would you? Thanks. Alright. A little bit of monies. Now what's over here? You know what? I do need that heal. I need the back. Alright, unlock this shortcut. I think this is the way. Yeah, there we go. There's the thing I needed. It's lying there. Well, that was unprotected, but the way to get here certainly wasn't. So there's that. It's down here. There's something hiding under them boxes. Boxes. Nope. There's this shortcut. Alright. We have to be fast. Yeah. I don't know if this is a necessary way to go right now, but... Okay, now we go back to the village. And for sight. Just because. Suckers. Okay. This way it was. Yes. You are, mother? Face. Go to monkey. All right. That was, I think, down this way. What was it? I don't think it was over there. It's down here. There. Yeah. New door. Sexy. Oh, I can't get through that because I just unlocked that from the other side. Go through. It's my way. Oops, wrong button. Shoot button is not the dodge button. Boy! It's off. Don't like you. You know what? Let's pop down here. Hello, Lawson. How are you today? Or should I say, Ka? Too slow. Guess I could use the other plane, but oh well. Both at once, I think. Okay. Boop. There's a way to go up there, but I think this will unlock a shortcut here. And my Bluetooth is really not happy right now. Earbuds are cutting in and out. Since wasting the vacay sleeping in, that's a good point. That's usually for day one of the vacay though, right? Bunch of places to go out here, but let's focus a little bit on the indoors first. The end there. Now. Alright, you're about to calm down. Darn things are cutting in and out every couple seconds. Maybe I should reset the thing. Since playing a Crow Reaper, is this in fact a game about murder? Pretty much, yeah. Seems that way. That seems good. This crow is so tough that he's a murderer all by himself. You know what I'm saying? One-man murder. One crow murder. This is this back out here. I think I've been here. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, I recognize this place. Just more shark card opening, really? Let's head back in. Blah. Okay. Oh, he failed to get anybody else to hang out with him, so it's an attempted murder. See what you did there. Everybody was too busy. They called him and told him they had to stay in and wash their hair. You know, the old classic. I think there's an arena fight down there. But we gotta do it. For stuffing things. Ow. Watch a board game today. Which one? Mysterium Park. Never heard of that one. What's it about? Is it good? Asking for truce right after telling me you're gonna kill me? Big move. The frog is an asshole. You is a asshole. Alright. Light all 3 of these really quickly. Quickly enough. I think. Players are ghosts, the others are psychics. Ghosts pass out vision cards with images, which the psychics are supposed to deduce the ghost's murderer. Interesting. So it's like asynchronous co-op. You don't see that very often. That sounds pretty cool. Should just go in there, but I just want to check this quick too. No, I can't break those. Ooh. That goes to this. Alright. Have you ever played the board game Betrayal at House on the Hill? That's a fun little asynchronous game as well. Although the asynchronicity is not co-op as implied by the title. Get out of here. Ready to die over here. If I can deflect their shots. Like the other guys. I'm not going to bounce fireballs back with a hit, but I don't know about that. Danger! Danger! Oh god! Ah! Woo. That got spicy. The thing I like about Betrayal at House on the Hill is how the randomness element to it. There's a lot of different betrayal scenarios, and you don't know who it's going to be or what the form of betrayal is going to take. It could be a were-rat or a demon or all kinds of different things. Sure the point of that particular shortcut, but might as well snag it. I still want to get a game of Iron Dragon going someday. I don't have that. Yeah. Hey, Blast. Thank you for the re-up.
Hello.
How's it going?
Alright.
Seems like it's been a quiet day, eh?
Yeah. I just got back to my parents' house. An old family get together. It is out. I haven't told anybody online, but it's my birthday today.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday. That explains the family gathering, I guess.
And my dad has between that and my dad's is tomorrow, so we all go there today. But yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to reset my earbuds here because they keep cutting out on me.
Hey. Yeah.
Alright, let's see if that's more stable. You were saying?
I was saying, it's my birthday today, my dad's tomorrow, so yeah, we all got together tonight.
Awesome. Convenient way
Nice
to celebrate two at once, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Up by the store and picked up. Is it beer day today? I missed it. You said or not?
It is, but I'm not sure where Kai's at.
That's fine. I just picked up on the way home, so I'm pouring a cold one right now.
Yeah, we're currently on even days.
I don't know. I don't know what days what. So yeah, it's even.
Yeah, I just have a little tracker that I flip it to either evens or odds, and then when it's the end of a 31-day month, I just flip it around.
Got it. And so, even if it's not, I'm having one. So
There you go. Well,
I remember.
there we go. We'll give it
If
the
they
official
ever-
clink then.
Clink.
Clink.
There used to be this poster you could get, and it basically just had a whole list of holidays and other significant days, whatever, just in case you wanted an excuse to have a party.
Mhm. Until you realize one does not need an excuse.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Like you needed an excuse.
That's like the next step on the Galaxy Brain chart, right?
As I say, I recognize only 3 holidays: Christmas, Halloween, and National Ninja Day.
But nobody knows when that day is.
December 5th.
No, I was making the joke like it can't
I
be
know,
found.
I know. It's like, but no, there is one. It was. Now, whether it's an official thing or not, it was started by the creators of the game Ninja Burger,
Oh, okay.
which I think I've told you about before. It's one of those little cheap games. It's just like a little booklet. You kind of provide your own dice and
Mhm.
playing pieces, but you're basically a fast food service run by ninjas. Guaranteed delivery in 30 minutes or less. All we come at seppuku.
So you go in there and make your order, and then your food just shows up suddenly unseen.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoosh, ninjas. And I think there's like, you had the rival store, Samurai Burger, or the Samurai Burger Corporation.
I mean, this was a missed but perfect opportunity for a crossover with Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah. And then they also had the other business they came up with, which was Otaku Bell.
I like that. That's clever.
Yeah.
Wouldn't seppuku be more of a samurai thing? I think it applies to both.
Yeah. I mean,
Ninjas may have been sneaky buggers, but they still had their code of honor.
well, I think more if a ninja committed seppuku, wouldn't be so much out of honor as so to keep the secrets.
I mean,
No.
it could be both, right?
He wouldn't get captured and
Yeah.
spill any secrets.
They were supposed to have honor as well, though. Like, maybe not in the way like they fought
sort of,
face to
they're-
face necessarily, but
Yeah.
in a general way.
Things that they do, they mentioned the samurai had too much honor to do.
Yes.
Couldn't be seen
Do
to
it.
do that.
Do what
Deniable
needs
ops.
to be done.
Deniable ops.
We'll dirty our hands so you don't have to.
What was that? Kind of like that movie. There's a movie that's come out on Netflix. I've got to watch it. It's directed by the Russo brothers, the guys who made like the
Oh.
Captain America 2 and 3 and the last 2 Avengers movies. It's called The Gray Man. The action thriller. It's got Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans.
Alright, so we're gonna go
So-
from the Reaper's Sword to Thunderhammer.
Ooh,
Slightly slower
Thunderhammer.
swing time, a little bit more damage.
Thunderhammer. Whoosh.
This was my favorite weapon the first time I played through. Just 2 swings instead of 3, but look at that reach.
I was saying, there's a game that sometime we can all get it and play it. It's called Rubber Bandits.
Cute
And
name.
it's kind of like old party games. It's almost, I think, as much as you guys liked Stick Fighter, I think
game
you would
was
like
fun.
this. It's kind of along that line. It's up to 4 players, and it's almost kind of a last man standing game,
Oh,
much
yeah.
like Stick Fighters.
Could be interesting.
One of the games I saw, I was watching the Goons play it, and one of the more interesting thing is it's almost like a game of tag, but it involves like having a bomb strapped to you, and whoever's it is the one with the bomb on them, and it has a 10-second countdown timer. Now, tag the other player, now he's got the bomb, his counter starts, but there's a catch. If once the bomb is off you, you still got the counter, and it hasn't reset to 10. So if you get tagged again, the bomb's on you. You start from where it last stopped.
Ah. Definitely a more intense game of tag.
Yeah. And that's just one of the games you play. Like I said, it's kind of along the lines of Stick Fighter or what's that other one? Pummel Party.
Or Gang Beasts, or...
Yeah. Duck Game. Let me see this thing.
Yeah, Duck Game as well.
No, let's see. I'm looking for back. Duck Game.
I want to get back out of the dungeon and check something. There's supposed to be a spot where...
Yeah.
use
Oh
the
God.
Thunder Hammer for something.
I like the little accessories you can put on your ducks, and it's like I'm definitely seeing maybe a bit of Fall Guys in that too.
So what do I have? He's 50. Okay, getting close. Duck Game will be fun to play, though. I've got a copy already. I just don't know if the others do. Yeah, if they do, you should play it.
Oh, it's from Adult Swim Games? Well, no wonder.
What else they have? Okay, here's the...
Raise the Dead.
that game is bad. It was a good premise, but the gameplay just bad.
Kingsway. Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. Desync.
Give me the bomb attack for that, actually.
Small radios, big televisions. What?
No idea what that is.
Explore the inner workings of deserted factories in search of data cassettes that contain boundless virtual worlds. Collect more tapes and explore more worlds, and you'll soon discover new methods of traversal and control that will take you farther than you'd ever expect. Alright.
That could be interesting. Yeah, Larson, that's true. Duck Game has a button dedicated to just quack. Doesn't do anything, it just quacks.
Headlander, that looks...
Headlander is fun. That game is weird. But
Yeah,
that's what
that's
you get with Double Fine. Alright,
that's
Larson, have a good night, sir.
Night. That's an Adult Swim game.
They're probably the publisher, but I believe Double
The
Fine
publisher, yeah.
was the developer.
Mm.
And Double Fine does weird shit. But what else do you expect out of Psychonauts devs, right?
Yeah. Wasted, a post-apocalyptic pub crawler.
Mm-hmm. That sounds interesting.
A roguelike post-apocalyptic pub crawler. Fight tooth and nail, bullets and baseball bats in search of booze. Gain strange mutational hangovers. Explore the coolers in search of powerful weapons, armor, and a nice stiff drink to top it all off.
Have you seen the one that's like
The graphics look sort of...
medieval era? It's like Dark Ages GTA. It's called Rustler.
Say that again. What's it called?
Rustler.
Rustler.
So instead of Grand Theft Auto, it's Horse Rustler. You steal horses.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, Rustler. Grand Theft Horse.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling you about that one the other day.
It's interesting because it looks like original style GTA, not current style.
Okay, I just saw a trebuchet fling a cow.
Petit lavache.
Yeah. Well, that touch of a second of time.
Ow.
That's funny. Ooh, it's just a flesh wound. It actually says it. Hire a human radio. So instead of the radio on the car or whatever, you've got I guess a minstrel.
That makes sense.
Explore a historically inaccurate world. Oh God, it's using a wagon track to make a dick in the road. Pimp a horse. Oh God.
Actually, you know what?
That's-
Considering what we're talking about, that could go in
Yeah.
two different directions. That could mean two different things.
Well, in this case, it's swooping up your horse.
That's one of the two things.
Yes, I get the other one. That's nuts. But I will say the art, at least the art of the world, if not the characters in Wasted, looks very Borderlands-like. Developer Mr. Pedunkian. That's the only game listed by them.
Could be his first. Yeah, this is the other thing I like about this Thunder Hammer is that whenever you hit somebody with it, it actually arcs a little bit of electricity between nearby people, so you can get a little bit of chain AOE out of it.
Oh, good grief! What's it? Zenzik.
I have no idea what that is.
That looked like that game you were playing. Oh, okay, I forgot the name. Last time we were trying to bust up the ships. It was like the
Chippy?
Chippy. It's a Zenzik is a fast-paced adrenaline-infused twin-stick bullet hell shoot-'em-up, an open-world roguelike.
Huh. That's a
Featuring a
mouthful.
beautifully abstract art style and a thumping full-throttle soundtrack.
In Burnswell,
Yeah.
hello. No, I have not yet played Have a Nice Death, but it's on my wish list because that game looks neat. Yeah, I think this is going to be the bomb spell, if I remember correctly. 'Cause I've been past a number of places where I need it.
Bird.
Either that or the grappling hook, but I think it's the bomb spell first. Yes. Okay.
Oh, one of the presents I got for my birthday, I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I like Mario Kart, although I wish it had an option.
Mhm.
Like, I wish it allowed in the options menu or when you're setting up a game to
Yeah.
make it so that you could do a race with no power-ups.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be a cool option because, I mean, I understand why like the blue shell and things like that are in there, but I don't know. But I think it would be interesting to just do one that was just pure racing skill with no
Right.
anything else. If you want to, give people the option one way or the other. You know, power-ups are on by default, but you can switch them off if you
Yeah.
feel like it. I think that would be neat.
I
Since it's back up there.
don't know why it made me think of that. I think owning a newspaper would be fun.
You think what would be fun?
It's a line from the movie Citizen Kane.
Right, but I just didn't catch what you said.
I think owning a newspaper would be fun.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, I got no mana juice. I wanted to open that up, but I
Juice.
cannot.
You got no man juice, hey.
Oh, I got plenty of that. Don't you worry.
And that's your affair. I don't judge.
Ladies.
Well, you said you had
Definitely
none. I was like,
ladies.
you know, I wouldn't be bragging to the ladies that you had no man juice.
Well, I already donated. That's all.
We give generously here.
Yes.
Under Krendar Corp, we give generously.
Krent Corp. Oh god, that makes me feel gross.
Okay, here's. Ugh. I also got some of these packages I had delivered to the house because I don't trust the mail deliverers around here. So there's the clear blue paint I need for this kit.
Nice.
That one. This one didn't. The last two are in bags. This one, next two are in boxes. Make some open
Scale
this.
model of an ancient Reaper door.
Hmm.
Yeah, collectibles. Orders from upper management to seal the doors.
This has to be, yep, here's the clear red. That's to do the front and back of the warp engines. Okay, the mapping paper, see the invoices.
Alright, let's buy our final strength upgrade. That'll be nice. So let's bug these people.
Look.
Why does it just stare at me?
There. It's the Care Bear stare. Okay, yep, here are the LED bulbs. Good.
Oh, that's 1,500. Damn, I thought I had enough. Okay, let's upgrade magic power a bit then instead. Alright. And boom! Costs 2 mana,
Boing.
but it's the only way to get through those spots.
And finally,
Do you like my surveillance device?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure in the Discord, am I?
The gramophone.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, you're not on Discord.
There we go. That's what happens when I haven't done this in a week, eh?
Here is the power adapter. Wait. Yep, that's it. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
We got some stuff to go back and blow up now.
Yep.
Let's see, this way.
Put paint in the bottom drawer for now. Right. All right.
Okay, we can get to this guy now. Boom! Hey, bud.
Boom.
So bird save Grunt. Grunt be forever thank. You're welcome, buddy.
Grunt like beans.
I don't think he can say plural things. Take that. Actually, can I get to that other thing now? I've got explodies. There's a spot. Actually, will this hurt me too? I forget. Yep. I don't have a key for it, but I can blow up the wall at least now. And what are some other spots as well? Oh wait, there's a seed up here I forgot to take. Gotta get that seed. More seed hunting games. Parents they're probably not expecting much of the call you Grunt. Probably not. There was exploding wall near here somewhere. Is it up this way? Should wipe it inside. It was in here. Where we had that battle. Yeah, that's the place. Oh my was slightly off, but the explosion radius was big enough that it didn't matter. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. Already screwed this up.
Parents call you grandparents, not be expecting much.
There. It's a bit clumsy, but we got her done. Get her done. Oh, hey, thingy. One more of those, we get another life point.
Yep.
Finally. Okay.
Boy.
Didn't I?
You know
what, I'm gonna- Forge ahead a little bit just to get the next door up. Oh yeah, what was it here again?
We ate well today. We had tacos followed by birthday cake.
Birthday tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Can't go wrong with
tacos.
tacos.
I had I don't remember how to pronounce it correctly. It's called like chicken amatriciana or something like that. It's basically a fettuccine with a rosé sauce, mushrooms, and grilled chicken. Very tasty. Oh, that was just this. Heck. Okay. Although I did miss some stuff here, so that's good. Good to get back to that. Gotta explore around some new places is what we gotta do. At one point we came across a sign pointing east. That's the way we gotta go. But also, out in the ruins there's gonna be more stuff I can grab. I want to do that as well. Alright. Not where I was aiming, but okay. So I guess the job done, I suppose. Now we can get in here. Boom! I cast Curse Blowed! Oh, I saw this other... I saw a video of some people playing this weird Steam game I'd never heard of, but you might find amusing blast.
Yeah?
It's called, what was it? Fly Punch Boom, I think it's called. It's basically, a very silly version of, like, Dragon Ball fights where they're flying around and punching each other in the air.
I'm looking at it right now on Steam. Yeah, that's
It was very silly.
looks like kind of Dragon Ball, a little bit of maybe a little one punch man thrown in for good measure.
I don't know about that. It definitely takes more than one punch, but here's where I wanted to go.
Definitely the crazy like hit effects and
Okay, yeah.
armor and Groovis Shin Skitty Booyah. Fly super fast, smash your friends through skyscrapers, and break the planet with one punch. Up to 4 players local and 2 online. Huh. I was watching the Goons play a couple, and they've been playing GTA with what's called Chaos mods.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny enough. Now they've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 with similar mods. Oy vey. Nuts.
What would the Red Dead mods do?
Apparently, like, defy the laws of physics, and
In what way, though?
it really has to be seen to be believed. I mean,
Reminds me of a video at one point I saw where people were playing GTA 4 with a mod that pretty much removed or at least minimized all friction in the game.
yeah.
So cars just went flying all over the place. Like, just imagine
like
a car that doesn't have a proper grip on the road.
Yeah. They would, I remember the ones for GTA was like every, 30 seconds, a different effect on the car you're driving. Like, it may go cinematic in one thing, may hit turbo boost in another, your tires may all blow in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or they have one they call the Beyblade, where your car just starts spinning.
That's definitely chaos.
Let's see. Chaos mod RDR2. Says random gameplay effect every 45 seconds. The effect can make it harder for you to play, help you, or just be neutral. Some effects include launch player up, give random weapon, or set random weather. Oh god, yeah, that was like tornado would just appear in the middle of the game.
Chaos indeed.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious if it was like in the middle of like this big firefight and then just suddenly tornado.
Yeah. Then again, it's the Goons playing it, so like chaos is the name of the game for these guys.
Just entirely on brand then, eh?
Yeah.
Let's see what's over here first real quick. More area. Alright, let's check this. What's this? Ooh. Hold on, we gotta check over here too. Ah, there's the thing. Let's do this first. Hey. Get out of here. Okay, now we will do this. Okay, we couldn't do anything with these before, but now that we have the hammer, we can do this.
Yep.
Good old ground smash. Give it the smish.
Smash.
Give it the smish. Actually, can't go back that way, so back the other way.
Ding 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 ding.
Now we go this way. Hey. And yoink. So this is going to be the last week that we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday streams. A new job is starting up, so I'm going to be changing the schedule around. I think I'll be doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday from now on. So just 3 days instead of 5. Sort of back to like what I used to do when I had the old job. Oink. But it'll be nice having a job that's within walking distance. I think Blast is busy.
I'm sorry. What's up?
I was just telling everybody about stream schedule change.
Yeah? What's this new schedule?
Well, I'm gonna finish this week as normal, and then, but then, I'm skipping this Sunday, but it's gonna be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, just 3 days instead of 5.
Okay.
But skipping the upcoming Sunday. Basically, next Wednesday I start a new job, so that's the point where the change comes into effect.
Well, that's good. Something good?
Yeah. Oh, I'll find out when I start doing it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get crushed, squish.
I like
Gotta go
mine.
win smeesh.
I mean, I complain about all the hard work and some of the dumb shit that my coworkers or management and customers do, but hell, for the money and the benefits I get, I'll put up with it.
There you go.
I just had, like I had to get my shingles vaccination, and for a shot that probably would have cost me $200, I got it for nothing.
Maybe don't let the boss know you live that close. Burnswell, I don't know how long it's been since you applied for a job, but you give them your address when you apply for a job. At least here in Canada we do. So it's a little bit unavoidable that the boss knows where I live.
I remember sometimes though they will call you and they're like, can you come in early or on your day off? And
Yeah.
I remember one time I had to do that, just come in earlier than I was scheduled because somebody didn't show up. At first I was just gonna come in my regular time, and apparently they called me a couple of times. I didn't answer the phone because I recognized a number. Somebody from work was calling from their cell phone. Then they texted me and saying, "Is this ring?" Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Stubborn.
I mean, if I'd have known whose number it was, I would have picked up the phone. But it's like, it's a number I don't recognize.
Would you though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the same amount of hours, and
Oh, okay.
or maybe more, depending.
So I'm just going back through here because there were some areas where I could blow some stuff up. Now that I have my bomb spell, and also some things I can smash with my hammer.
I come to hammer.
But I do not remember exactly where they are, so I'm just sort of re-exploring the place. Check everywhere. Well, there's also a couple things I can't do, so I'm not going to go too nuts because I'm going to have to backtrack here again. In fact, maybe I just shouldn't. We'll leave the backtracking for another time because, well, I mean, that means I'll have to wait to get my bonuses, but also saves me from double backtracking. So
Yeah.
because I need to get a grappling hook upgrade or ability, I should say,
A bat rope.
to be able, to be able to do all of the things. I must go into Sleepy Blast is sleepy.
Think so.
Actually, I'm gonna go back to the original and use the warp door. Go back to the Zone entrance. Yeah, I'll take the bus home most of the time anyway, I think, because at the end of a work shift, I'm probably not going to want to have to do a half-an-hour walk. But it also means that, you know, I always have access to getting home. I don't have to worry about, like, oh, I worked super late, now the bus isn't running. Oh, well, just walk home then. It's alright. I probably won't be out that late anyway. I think this bus runs till midnight or so. I'm not going to be... I don't think I'm ever going to work that late. But, could end up being close some days, maybe. Who knows? Be working dinner service, so... Bigger restaurant than the one I worked at last time. I thought that's a challenge.
Yeah.
The last one was a modest size. But that's what happens when you work in a full-service restaurant that was originally built to be a KFC.
Yeah, that
so
was.
It's fast food sized, but it's an actual sit-down restaurant.
Can't be
So
that
this place,
many
I think,
people.
has like twice the seating or so. Huh?
Say can't be that many people can sit down in it if it's.
Right. Explode. Not sure why that block's there. Oh, boomerang head. Who do you think you are, a Mega Man villain? Man ass out of here. Or Boomer Kawanger. Depending on which entry in the series we're talking about.
I posted in Twitter of this game, and I looked up Twilight Monk. It's a well. Popular user-defined tags to this product. First one is Metroidvania. I don't want to tell you though. Indie Souls-like platformer. Explore the shattered world of Styria as the last remnant of ancient kung fu warriors in Twilight Monk. Destroy demons or enslave them as you hunt down and obliterate the portals from whence they came.
I think I'm gonna need a link to that one.
Can I link? Alright, I don't know how you...
Well, in Discord, I mean.
In Discord? Alright, I was gonna link
that way I have it saved for later, you know?
On Steam, if there's a way to do that.
There is a way, but yeah, exactly. Try right-clicking on a blank spot on the page.
Copy link address?
Yeah, that should do it. Oops.
Okay.
Pro no swim so good. Need to explode over here? Archers are unstunnable. It is brutal. Should at least stagger them out of their shot, you know? Happens with the melee guys. To some degree, at least.
I'll leave you a Steam message. Oh, forget it. It's gonna be this way, so I'm just gonna use Discord. I'll put it in links.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Oh, it's just a picture. Oh, poop.
Don't right click on the picture, right click just on like a blank part of the store page.
I didn't click on a picture. Page URL. Now I'll try that. There we go.
Alright. Thanks, sir. Sounds interesting.
Somebody was. You want to hear a funny one? Somebody was discussing about. I don't know, the whole Roe v. Wade and stuff like that. The question, what is a woman?
I hate those people.
And I said, what is a woman? Slightly less miserable pile of secrets?
Yeah. How about you?
That's right. I went to the Castlevania joke.
I mean, it's a classic.
A woman is a slightly less miserable pile of secrets.
So weird how they people get so hung up on the whole definition of woman.
I don't know why they have to ask, but
Yeah, 'cause they got some sort of stick up their ass about the whole trans stuff going on for some stupid reason. Over there too.
I'm almost gonna say, if I could answer that question, I could probably answer why they put blues on kobolds in 4th edition.
I mean, why did they even make 4th edition at all?
Oh, I know why they made 4th edition. They were basically trying to, I guess, move back into the RPG after they did the miniatures game. So they're trying somehow to move the rules from the miniatures game into a tabletop into an RPG format. Basically.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
As I said, they should have made it as a separate thing. Like, don't call it an edition of D&D. Just be like, here's a board game. Here's a fantasy combat board game. That would have been fine. 'Cause it was interesting for that. It just wasn't really D&D.
Yeah. Oh. Boy, keep up. Oh. Hadouken.
I hate the way they can do that.
Yes.
They're firing their bow as fast as I'm swinging my hammer. I don't like it.
How dare you
Well,
be
let's
as good
make
as
more
I am.
soul energy overall, I guess.
Hey, it's the fucking demand.
Bada boo, bada bing.
Hey, you fucking mookit.
See, that's extra funny because the new place I'm working at is an Italian restaurant.
Oh boy.
Or at least a North Americanized family restaurant style version of it.
I remember they had this one video kind of like reunion thing of the movie Do the Right Thing. There's Spike Lee and co-star Danny Aiello. And basically talking about, the Italians on the set, And the fucking mook. And Danny is like, hey, you do that better than most Italians. Oh, that's fucking.
Bam! I really need this snack. There we go. These guys are kind of a neat design.
You are.
Bit too much health, but they're supposed to be a tougher opponent, so
It's the Tasmanian devil.
He needs his own video game.
Like you're talking about the Looney Tunes one?
I'm saying Taz needs his own video game.
Yeah,
Like
there
the Taz
was
game.
one. I think there was a Taz game at one point.
Huh.
Because I think it was patterned after in the 90s, there was a cartoon, Tasmania.
Oh, I see. There's two different versions of the Archers. It's the extra big ones with the dog
And there
masks
was-
on or whatever that fire so fast.
And there was a video game patterned after it, Sega Genesis.
Well, like a more modern one that might actually be good.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
I mean, it might be good for its time. I don't know. I'm just saying, Genesis gameplay probably doesn't translate so well to today.
no. It might on the Switch. They have all these old classic
Yeah?
Sonic games. Why not Tasmania?
Where'd it go now? Let's get rid of these guys. One thing I'm looking forward to seeing with the new job is how much tip outs might end up being.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is ever done in the States, but there's a thing done a bunch of restaurants here. They call it's called tip outs, which is done for the kitchen staff, where they
Right.
get basically tipped by the restaurant itself in a way. They take
Yeah, we gotta put
well, for anybody listening as well, they take the week's earnings
yeah.
in general, and then give a small percentage of it that they then distribute amongst the kitchen staff. And so, since this is a bigger place with more seating capacity, they might bring in more money.
Yeah.
So that might be more.
That's kind of what.
Place.
That's kind of a thing we had to do. A lot of restaurants did that. I did that when I worked at Ruby Tuesdays. I had to, if you were a waiter, you had to, like, give up part of your tips.
Yeah, I don't think they do it that way here.
And that would be split up amongst, like, the kitchen and
Yeah, they say it's
buses.
not based on tips that servers get. They just keep their tips. But they just take a small percentage of the restaurant's profits. I don't know what the number is. Probably small, but that's given to the kitchen. At the other restaurant, I used to get like about oops, bad dodge. I usually got somewhere between 20 and 40 bucks every 2 weeks. Just a little bit of extra, you know. But that's partially smaller because part-time workers, so I don't work as many hours as others. Actually, I think that was the main reason. But still, we'll see.
Yep.
It's kind of funny too, because when I went in to sign the paperwork today after being, told that I was hired yesterday,
That's good.
I noticed that they had a big sign out front saying now hiring, and I thought, that's kind of funny because I didn't see that when I was here yesterday, because I approached from the opposite direction that time. But I had just independently decided to apply without knowing that they were hiring. So, you know. Life's funny in these ways sometimes.
Yeah.
Shoot him with that, but then he was right up next to me. I didn't want to blow myself up. What's my prize, Johnny? A button. Great. My favorite. Does head me in towards the boss fight, so there you go.
Yep.
Oh, I can afford my last upgrade. My last strength upgrade now.
Okay.
Actually, this time. Sorry,
I thought I forgot to bring the Mario Kart game in.
Oh, whoops.
I hadn't. It's here.
Give me the strumpf. Alright, we have maximum strumpf.
Strumpf? The strumps? I thought that's a German word for garters.
I don't know. Hey, look, this is where all my collectibles go.
Sock garters. Strumps. Control guide. Pick controllers.
Alright, boss time.
Left trigger to shoot. Right to drill. A forward B back. And left stick turns.
You're right, Prince. Well, there's a nice amount of detail around the place. It's pretty good.
Well,
Pretty game. Lord of his domain, ruler of all our surveys, champion of the people, keeper of the five oaths, first of his name, second of his other name. He's with That's all the titles you got there, bud.
hop.
Pogo hammer.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Pogo. It's better than that pogo stick simulator you're playing. Woo! Right in the butt.
That game was hard.
Yeah.
Pretty fun, though.
Fun. E-boy, 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 E-boy. Goose! I don't know if you hit him or
Taking a nap.
goosed him. Oh shit! He done got big.
Bigger, anyway.
Oh shit.
Don't eat crow.
Well, he sucks.
Wah, wah.
Oh, he's shooting loogies.
Explosive loogies.
Oof.
You're getting a lot of hits every time. He actually takes damage at that phase. The size of the explosion kind of hides whether or not he actually flashes for danger. At least he's got a magical reset the blocks thing on his hammer. A little screwed otherwise.
Ooh.
Ah, you got me. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, another one.
Gotta be more careful when he jumps in. I always feel like I've got time to walk out of his way, but I don't. Gotta get a combat roll in there.
There's yourself, boy. I don't see you.
You what?
I don't see where. I don't see where his health meter is.
It's the glowing cracks that appear on his body.
Oh, okay, got it.
Probably about halfway. I'm lower than that, so okay, now he's maybe at least 2/3, I'm guessing. You know, the old classic abstracted health indicators on bosses.
Yeah. Like when they start flashing or something like that.
Yeah, similar to that. I don't know, what's up with you, game? Sounds like that guy's just yelling, sup?
Look.
The old strength maxed out really helps on this guy. There we go.
Oh, got him. On the bowl and down the hole.
Lewd.
Oh, that used to be a.
Oh.
What the hell?
persecuted for his simple desire to place all in the forest under his rule. And occasionally his
Yeah,
bottom.
'cause he's bottom. He died as
Fuck
he
you.
lived. A fat fuck.
He's a biggin.
Burp.
But he made it his weapon, basically, so. Giant arrowhead. There's a
Yay.
big arrowhead.
Oh, Christ in a flaming bullshit stick.
There you are. What's going on? You alright?
It has been a McFucking night trying to get over here, I swear.
Family nonsense going on?
Just everybody taking as long as humanly possible to do everything and getting in my way.
No.
Sounds like it. Well, Kalinki's friend.
Yep.
Nikki's.
Jinx.
Beer day.
Yep.
A lemon rattler after a
Nice.
stressful day takes the edge off. God, I can't fucking
Edge off.
speak.
Whereas the other thing put the age on.
That's like, don't want to take too much age off or it won't be illegal to drink that.
Yeah.
Have to take quite a bit off at this point.
So Burnsville has a good point. His only crime was threatening to murder you and wear your feathers. Yeah, that's all he did.
That's all.
That's all.
Is that a crime now?
Oh, it is. Oh, my bad then. So, Kai, we're gonna need to have a strategy planning discussion on Monday, as
No.
a new job is starting, and so I have been pondering about whether I should. I'm gonna need to move to 3 days a week instead of 5, so I'm thinking if I should do our normal 2 days of co-op and then 1 day of something else per week. Or 1 day of co-op and 2 days of something else per week. Or just 3 days of co-op and that's it. Then that would require an extra day from you guys, and that's probably not necessary because one of them would be Sunday, and that's your day off, so I'm not going to ask you to give that up. So that's not the option, but stream schedule is going to change to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
Not this Sunday though. That change is going to go into effect starting Wednesday. So no more Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Because I will be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I got to figure out how to divide the days.
Well, once you have a better idea of how you want to divide them in a way that makes the most sense for you, then I can work around that. For the most part.
Oh, this is this place. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't think... I can't ask you to add Sunday to your list because you need days off. So I think either Monday and Tuesday will stay the way they have been. Actually, I might do Monday and Tuesday as normal, but then Sunday I'll stream longer. Like, do maybe a 5-hour instead of a 3. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still pondering these things. Still pondering. We'll see. We'll talk about it on Monday so that snow could be there also.
With
we need to figure out if who, if and when we do get to Final Fantasy 14, which might be next week or might not be, that's still being pondered as far as I'm aware. We still need to figure out who our fourth will be, if anybody. Be nice.
I'm gonna see if I can work with Snow tonight to get her through that stage in Lost Ark.
If she wants, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want her to feel obligated, but if she wants to do it, if she wants to try it.
Right. I feel like if I can watch what she's doing, like she's screen sharing it to me, I can walk her through it on how to avoid that pixel.
Yeah, because it didn't happen to me, and I don't know if you didn't say anything about happening to you. So maybe she's taking a different route than we were.
Right.
We got these things.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Burns. Well, I can experiment with the schedule, or at least the layout of the. I know what the schedule will be, but the layout of what games will be happening on which. It'll be 2 of one and 1 of the other. The question is which is which. That's all.
I just noticed that somebody on my Steam friends list is playing Phasmophobia, and their name is Mayonnaise with Benefits.
Hey!
I don't know this person, but please tell them I love their name. Because clearly you know that they are on your friends list.
Yeah, that would be my friend Lunar. She's kind of nuts.
Tell her I will cheer for her beneficial mayonnaise. I just love the mystery of the name. Like, there are multiple layers of what this could possibly mean, and it does not explain itself. I approve.
If you've ever read my Steam profile, the quote of "You and Sense are not friends, my dear Kai. You occasionally find Sense in the basement eating tuna. You do not ask why, and Sense does not offer reason."
That came from her?
That came from Lunar.
Why is
She
this
might
person
know me
not in
well.
your Discord?
I don't know.
This feels like a personality that needs to be in your Discord. I feel like this is a form of insanity that I need in my life, and I just realized I've gone the wrong way.
Somehow that sentence made it sound like you were talking about the same thing.
That's what happens when you've got 2 thoughts in your head at the same time, and you just move from one to the other seamlessly, without a normal sentence pause. Although, I could do a couple things here that I couldn't before, so I guess I might as well do that now that I'm here. And we'll have a break after that.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assume I did something. I think it opened this. Hey. Souls is. Also, it would be nice to work in a kitchen that is larger than a small hallway.
Hell.
Refer to previous statement about used to be a KFC.
Yeah.
Might as well wait and come back and have a grab quick. Okay, I gotta go back to the central area.
Hell, that sounds like CC's our cooking area, pretty much a small hallway.
Yeah, I forgot we can get an umbrella as a weapon, which is very silly.
I mean, it's me on the dough press, and like I'd press the dough, stretch it onto the pan, hand it over to the cook with sauce, cheese, and top it. if I
Yeah.
get ahead enough on pressing enough doughs, I join in on the topping. But yeah, it was not a big area. Then again, 2 people didn't need one.
Yeah.
Reminds me of this little restaurant that. Oh God, Krendar, you have got to come to this place when you visit.
Yeah.
It's itty bitty. It's called the White House. It's so called because it is a house that is white.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No political affiliation here, but it's just this itty bitty little house. It is so small, the kitchen is actually in the seating area.
Yeah.
So you can
Wow.
actually see them prepare the food. But, oh my God, I had a hot dog with sauerkraut. And it is the best kraut dog I have ever had.
Nice.
It's
I usually
so
put
good.
more than just that on there, but
Well, yeah, but it had like this, it has this flavor that you can only get from like a small town restaurant where the kitchen is in the fucking seating area.
that sounds pretty good.
It's so good.
Reminds me, actually, have you ever been to, speaking of places that do that, you ever been to a Japanese steakhouse?
Yes.
Because they do that thing where they cook at your table?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Like in Ichiban's.
Yeah, those places are great.
Yeah.
They're very expensive typically, though, but the quality is usually, like, way up there. We have one here in town called Japanese Village. That's great. And you're usually walking out of there 40 or 50 bucks order afterwards.
Oh, definitely. Places like that are expensive.
So look, I found a Mjolnir.
You can meow meow.
Yeah.
You also found that guy from Dark Souls.
Which one? Yes.
The one with a mace that's just like that and the thick ass.
I was watching
The
one
boss
thing.
that comes as a pair. I forget which Dark Souls it is.
One. You're talking about Smo.
Smo?
Hey, Smo.
The guy's name is Smo. Executioner Smo.
Hey, Smo.
You've got like these pillars that you have to. Yeah.
That fight is Ornstein and Smo. Dragon Slayer Ornstein and Executioner Smo. Smough.
Very Smo and curly.
That is honestly the most infamous fight in the entire first game. It is brutal.
Well, I'm glad you recognized what I did.
It's
Yeah, I know
actually
exactly
small.
what you're talking about. These guys are nasty. Okay, so that was not the way to the next place, but it was a power-up.
Did you happen to spill your eyes on what Ricky was doing last night?
No, not.
You know how he talked about doing.
Sorry, I saw an announcement of him saying what he was going to do. He was playing Dark Souls with drums, right?
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, okay, so he finally got the donkey bongos or whatever the fuck they're called working. I tune in. No, it's a whole ass fucking drum set.
Like an actual drum set. Yeah.
Yes.
I saw a
Actual
photo
drum
of it.
set.
I
It's
didn't
amazing.
I wasn't able to tune in at the time. Like I missed the timing on it, but actually I should probably load up a VOD while it still exists because I want to see some of that in action.
He definitely gets very angry, but
It was probably incredibly difficult.
oh yeah. It's interesting to see movements of a drum translated into movements in a game, though. It doesn't quite make sense if that.
Yeah. This is probably going to
It's
be the one playthrough that manages to be even more difficult than the DDR pad one. By the way, I sent you some screenshots a while ago, Kai, that you are going to get to see in action right now. And now you'll know what they are from. You'll see what I mean in a second.
I'll see if I can remember through the blinking.
True. Streamer brain to streamer brain. Greetings, fellow biped. A humble bartender and seafood enthusiast at your service. Could these human hands prepare you a delicious meal today?
That's funny.
One delicious meal coming right up. I sure do love preparing food with my multi-digited mammal hands.
It's amazing. You don't even see his lips move.
Right?
I do remember this.
I know I gave you like 2 or 3 screenshots of parts of his dialogue.
I do remember this. It's fucking ridiculous. I love it.
You can even see the tentacle around his hands and waist and stuff. Let me tell you a little something while you ingest nutrients. Alright, question. How many of you guys would eat this soup that this bartender just gave you?
I mean, I've watched enough hentai to know where this is going.
I don't know. Oh, by the severed fish head on the table, I'd question how sanitary this establishment was.
I mean, you can get entire dishes with fish head on the plate, so I don't consider that.
Although you notice the bowl closest to us, the tentacles are still wriggling.
Still moving.
Well, yeah, that's not a meal. That's a guest.
Yeah. Or possibly family. Hello, Snowcat. Also, I also have concerns about the fact that the bartender is clearly dead. Like, that is a corpse. That's already that's unhygienic in and of itself. But he's cool because he gives you... makes him bow. No, he gives you hints about secrets that you've missed. Which is nice.
I don't think that was a bow. I think that was the squid losing control based on the size of his pupils. Pupils shot down to small as like, oh shit.
Oh, maybe. I interpreted it as him being like, oh, I'm apologizing because I've run out of secrets to tell you. I am so sorry, bow an apology, but he cannot make the corpse bow very gracefully, so it just kind of slams onto the desk.
That's possible too.
Ta-da.
Grunt's old mask.
Grunt.
Hello, Grunt.
Hello again, little bird. We come far and wide. We see many things.
Laugh, live.
That's all Grunt wants.
You're a good boy, Grunt.
You're
a sweet boy.
Grunt just pawn in game of life.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep going back to the fucking Mongol. It's blazing saddles.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that guy. He's like... I love the fake out / non-expected result there. Like, you got this weird octopus or squid or whatever the fuck he is, clearly puppeting a dead sailor and pretending that he's human very poorly.
Yeah.
And yet he's just actually a legitimate sweet boy who just wants to give you a delicious meal and tell you about some cool things that you missed. It's funny.
What do you do with a moldering sailor? What do you do with
Alright. Quick break. Back in just a minute. And hopefully, Snowcat, feel free to drop in if you are not still nomming. Of course.
Hey, Kryn. Boo.
Wow, I did not expect a turnaround that quickly. You were already clicking to join in right when I said that, weren't you?
No, I've been in here for like the last couple of minutes. Seconds.
Yeah. Thanks to the good old Discord streamer mode, while I am streaming, it suppresses the beeps and bloops, so I don't know when people join. But okay, I'll be back in a minute.
May have taken me all fucking day to get to it, but I tell you, that shower felt good.
Showers normally do.
That I was so rushed because I was trying to get here some semblance of time that I wasn't able to solve any of the world's problems, and my argument simulation was broken.
There. Well, I went and saw the family tonight for my birthday,
Cool.
and I got a
How did
birthday
your
present.
birthday go?
Good. We had tacos and birthday cake. And one of the presents I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Nice.
Now I just gotta finish saving and get that Pro controller.
I want a taco cake.
You can get one.
Well, if anybody
that looks like a taco.
No, I want
a,
something that is cake shaped but made out of taco.
I see. So like a 7-layer dip.
Yeah.
It could be
if
a thing
anybody
too.
could make you a cake that looked like a taco and have you believe it was a taco all the way up to tasting
It'd
it,
be Mika.
it'd be Mika.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love how we both said that at the same time.
We do that thing. They just basically you take just a round cake and you cut it in half and lay it on the flat end, and then you decorate it up to look like a taco.
Yeah. Honestly, Kai, as soon as you said if anybody could, I already knew what you were going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, her cakes look so good. Like the first time I saw the tacos, I said, those look good, but I don't like black olives. And then I looked closer, I was like, oh shit.
Mm.
Those cakes are looking good, girl. Mm-hmm.
It's true. Mika's got the cake.
I actually have no idea. I don't know.
It's funny when you consider that has a completely different meaning now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But either way.
It works.
I was looking at somebody posted up there. Let's see, Kate Bush has the #1 hit song. Top Gun's the #1 movie in the box office, and we're in a Cold War with Russia. It's the next thing I see is again? Bobby Ewing stepping out of the shower. I know the last 40 years has been a dream.
I think the last time I tried black olives, I was 27. So.
God damn, I love those things.
I will say that under normal circumstances, I do not like them. But one person who I have sadly permanently lost contact with did cook with them, and I enjoyed it.
They are even better when they are warmed up. I love them on pizza. Sometimes in pastas, depending on what kind of pasta it is. But yeah, I'll also just eat them straight out of the jar too.
Never big.
I'll try it. Like I always say, I'll try anything once, but I end up trying something multiple times from multiple different people because no two people make the same thing the same way.
Yeah, and as you just said, one person made them well, so there you go.
So I'll always look at something with like an open mind.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of olives. Like the most I'll eat them like on a pizza.
I love olives. So good. But yeah, like mentioning that how different people make things, the same thing differently. That is why I will often go around town and be like, okay, I've tried this ramen place, or this pho place, or this pizza place. Now let's try this one and this one. See which one I like better. Let's try this shawarma place. Alright, here we go.
One thing I will say is that when it comes to like a an olive type flavor, that would have to be something that was not done to a restaurant standard, but done to a very personal standard. Like, I think I'm pretty much done trying them from restaurants.
Yeah.
But I'll try them on a one-on-one basis. Like if somebody cooks me food with olives in it.
Yeah, like a person you know, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll try it. But when it comes to restaurants or whatever, because they're built to like an average standard, right? That's how the recipes are generally flavored.
Yeah, you gotta try to make it appeal to the most people possible at a restaurant.
Person is going to have their very own unique tastes.
Yeah, like for example, there's this that pizza place I mentioned that I really like downtown here. I like to usually get this pizza that it's just like the the cheddar cheese and stuff, and then Italian sausage and basil leaves. But then I'll usually ask them for an extra $1, they can add another ingredient. So I ask them to add black olive to that. Great combination. I like it. Goes very well with those other things. Anything hiding back here? I don't like this regrowing ice.
Ice, baby.
For some reason, crystal shaped. Whee. Oops. Actually, I guess I'll need to be doing this anyways. I think I need to go back up and do a hammer fall on this sucker here.
Oh, I didn't mention this. The display rack where I got that Tron Blu-ray had a bunch of Disney movies on there, and one was neat. Had a double feature. It had Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove in one package.
I've never heard of the second one.
I hadn't either. I'm interested. If Patrick Warburton is still voicing Kronk, that's all I need.
I don't know who Kronk is. I'm guessing he's from the first movie.
Yeah, he was like the villainous Yzma. He was her like big muscle henchman.
Okay, I do like me some Warburton.
Patrick Warburton. Yep, he is still voicing Kronk.
And
if you hadn't heard of it, that's because it was direct to video.
No, yeah, like most of the Disney sequels from that period.
Yeah.
Yeah, the names that are on the cast look very, very familiar from the first movie. So
Good.
One
should hope so, but you can never assume it.
Yeah, John Goodman, David Spade, yes, Eartha Kitt, yep.
Eartha Kitt, really?
Yeah, she was the voice of Yzma in both of them, yeah.
I can believe it.
yeah,
Who that was, of course.
Yeah, singer, actress. She was one
Original
of the
Catwoman.
Second Catwoman.
Yeah, but not many people know about
Julie
came
Newmar
before
first.
that.
Oh, Julie Newmar, come on.
I mean,
I knew Eartha better.
No.
I'll be honest.
Anyways, but yeah, She was great in those 2 movies, though. Wrong lever! Why do we have that lever?
An incredible sense of humor, that woman.
Yeah. Oh God, she was.
Which, considering the era that she got famous at first, as
Yeah.
a black woman,
Yeah.
the
True.
fact that she has a sense of humor is pretty impressive.
And pretty much she
have
got off.
You kind of have
on
to
a-
in some of those situations sometimes.
Yeah. The 40s were not kind.
No.
Nope.
Not to a lot of people, and those people are definitely one of them.
I'll have to find the video. There's a great video performance of it. I'll have to link you the video of her doing her song "I Want to Be Evil."
Eh.
It's amazing.
There's a name.
You can see why she was picked to play Catwoman.
She also did a recording of Santa Baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
And Orson Welles once called her the most exciting woman in the world.
Dang.
Which I can
Drunk whiskey at the
believe.
time.
I mean, you could just tell she had a very wry sense of humor. Just looking at her eyes for like a minute or two, you could just tell.
Mischief eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got every ounce of the stereotypical sass that you'd expect. And she owns it.
I mean, some stereotypes come from a place of reality, or a grain of it anyway.
And a positive one in
Blown
this
up out of
case.
proportion sometimes, but yeah.
I think that's something that a lot of people forget, is that not all stereotypes are negative.
Yeah, but a lot of people will still get angry even at the complimentary ones. Because, you shouldn't assume things based on stereotypes, even if they're positive, but still.
Oh, exactly. And yeah, Burnswell, you're right. A lot of the best comedians had messed up childhoods, as comedy can be a defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fall into that myself.
No.
With my 99% of my humor being self-depreciative.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100% a defense mechanism because of what people have said about me not joking.
I think that's the case for most people who use self-depreciating humor a lot.
But it also disarms those people.
Yes.
For me. So it's not just, it's not just like a defense against the things that have been said before. It turns into a therapy about the things that were said before, and a defense against things that are said new. It's like, yeah, so I've said worse about myself. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah?
Is it the healthiest thing in the world? Probably not. Is it better than the alternative at this point in time? Yes.
Death lasers. Who's really entirely healthy these days anyway, though, right?
Well,
Or ever
yeah,
was,
I mean,
guess.
mental health is a myth, and we all have to make through with what we got.
I would describe it as its own spectrum in a general sense.
Yeah.
People have different amounts of it in an overall sense.
Right.
Nobody's 100%.
But until it's like taken seriously on a grand scale, it is a myth for everyone, regardless of how much a person has or not.
Yeah. The idea of anybody having 100% is a complete myth. For sure.
Mostly when I say it's a myth, I'm talking about how it's treated on a worldwide scale. Which might be an improper use of the word, but
Hammer!
Creating something enjoyable can be healthy, but there's an argument to be made that if you're creating something enjoyable at the expense of something else, that it's not healthy.
Yeah. Depends on the details of the situation. But in and of itself, if there are no potential downside nuances to the discussion, then creating something enjoyable is definitely healthy in and of itself, as long as there's no caveats required along the way. But there often can be, so.
And if it's more healthy in one way than it is the other, then you just simply have another of the millions of lesser of two evils scenarios you will experience in a lifetime.
That life's definitely full of those. Tis our series of choices many times. Oh, by the way, Kai, I wanted to ask you.
What's up?
I have met a person who has a tattoo on the inside of her forearm that I recognize to be pagan in origin, but I'm curious about specific details. It's basically 5 phases of the moon in a line. And there's a quote underneath it, but I don't remember what it was. What does that signify? I know it's got something to do with moon worship and stuff, but...
Well, the phases of the moon are generally associated with the goddess Morrigan. With some people referred to as simply the Morrigan. Generally, it is only 3 phases, but...
I've seen that version too.
Sometimes ones that are put in between the two to sort of show that, yes, these are the 3 main stages, but there are, of course, other stages in between.
Yeah, the extra 2 are the ones in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check to see what the actual words were as well.
Basically, what it boils down to is it's the symbology is moving through phases in your life.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to check it later, because here's the fun thing. I will definitely be seeing this person again to check it again, because this is the person who hired me, who has this tattoo.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yay!
Yeah. So she's either Wiccan or some variety of pagan. I know there's versions of pagan that aren't specifically Wiccan. I don't know the details to that.
Yeah.
Or just has belief systems that are more open than others.
Yeah. Like I know one person who calls herself pagan, but disagrees about being Wiccan. And I don't know the full ins and outs of why. I don't know enough about them to have had a proper discussion about it.
There's a love-hate relationship sometimes. Like, pagan is a blanket term, mostly. So, Wicca is a pagan religion, whether they want to admit that or not. But it is not the. In fact, there is no the pagan religion, because it's a blanket term.
Yeah.
It covers...
seems to me a little bit like it's like the... like how Christianity has, like, Protestants, Lutherans, Catholic. It seems like it's one of those things.
Yeah, and the entirety of those would fall under an Abrahamic faith. So Abrahamic, in this case, would be the blanket term for Christianity, Judaism, stuff like that.
I'm not sure if there are other ones in addition to those or not. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes, there are. But pagan is the equivalent of that, and that would cover, like, people who have Nordic belief systems. That would cover people who are Wiccan. Basically, anything that does not fall into an Abrahamic blanket would be a pagan blanket. Which is very interesting, because if you use the thing about the Abrahamic blanket is that everything inside of that has something in common, but everything under the broad spectrum of the pagan blanket is that very few have much in common. Like the Native American religions would have been considered a pagan religion as well.
Yeah. Well, especially the way that, you know, the Christian church uses the term, but that's different from the way that actual pagans use the word, because they use it with a capital P, and the Christians don't. They use it as an insult that just means not Christians, basically, or at least.
Which ultimately, that's kind of what the word means anyway.
Yeah. This is like one of those pagans have taken it and made it their own kind of things, just like the N-word, in a way.
Yeah.
A lesser way, but a way. By the way, what would you say the other Abrahamic one is, outside of Christianity and Judaism? I can't think of it.
I know that Islam would fall into it.
Would it?
Yes.
Gotta say careful. Gotta say careful. Some crazies out there might not like that.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that they were cribbing each other's notes.
Speaking of random crazies out there, somebody at the bus stop the other day offered me a magic rock.
Oh?
Yeah, I was walking up to the bus stop, and this guy was scooping up a rock. And just around at the moment that I was just walking by him, he's like, "Here, take this. I've been charging it up. It's full of white magic, but you can make better use of it than I can."
Yay, free rock.
Yay! Yep.
Did you keep it?
I think I confused. No, I didn't take it, but I think I confused him, or surprised him at least. I told him, "No thanks, I don't need it. I've already got one."
Fair enough.
At which point he felt the need to make sure to verify that I wasn't evil.
Evil.
Oh,
I'd be curious to find out which particular variety of sensory changing substances he had ingested recently.
I would too.
But yeah.
But hey, I mean, nice enough fella. I'm not mad. I might have accepted the rock if I hadn't been a little bit worried about what else may have been in contact with it along the way.
He totally rubbed it on his butt.
Yeah.
Some of the craziest people are just... They just come off as a little bit weird, but they're generally pretty wholesome.
Sometimes. Yep. Also, this wasn't downtown, so I didn't have to worry about him being one of the more dangerous kinds of substance users, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like just some sort of person strung out on crack and or heroin or something. Probably just too many mushrooms or something. Should I use that spell? Because that is too slow and it gets too close.
What did you watch the whole of that video I sent you?
The felt guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very funny. Never heard
What'd
of
you
him
think?
before, but it's funny.
Pick a fucking lane, will ya?
But you know what? His claims about what would happen to him if he tried to start trying out drugs, I believe him entirely.
I mean, with the whole pickling thing, it's like every day in Tennessee. No joke.
Oh, and on a related topic, I was watching Super Beard Bros today and found out that one of these people on that show did not know about vodka watermelons.
Huh.
And he seems like the kind of guy you'd expect to know about that sort of thing. So I was rather surprised. And knowing the bar as well, I was not necessarily 100% sure it was a rock. It looked like one at a glance, and that was all the attention I was going to give it. You don't scrutinize things too closely that come from people like this, because you do not want to verify that they have your attention. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm walking down the road to my grocery store, there's one. So there's a Costco I go by, and you know how a lot of times there'll be a main road, and then there's a store, and then there's a little feeder road that goes from the store to the main road, but that's really all it does. There's often a guy walking up down the divider on that road with a sign, just making sure everybody driving along can see his sign. And I'm super curious what the hell the sign says, because I can never see, because I'm usually behind it, where he's facing, because he's facing the people coming out of Costco, not me. I really want to know what his sign says, but I do not want to know badly enough that I want him to see me trying to see what his sign says. He seems like the kind of person that I don't want to have the attention from.
Meanwhile, I'd always find myself just far too curious to give a shit.
One of these days I may reach that breaking point of, fuck it, I need to know.
But today is not that day.
Yes, so far none of these days have been that day yet. I need a fresh planting pot. I need to heal real bad, and plants I've planted so far haven't regrown yet.
Oh, that shirt I ordered came this week.
Your what?
The one I should. The T-shirt I ordered. It's got a Viking-style artwork. It's supposed to be Odin's Ravens.
Nice.
Nice design.
Watch it be something mundane and shit. It's just the least expected, most mundane shit. Is husband is a normie looking for D&D group. Call me at this number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I cannot look forward to the day when I'm in the retirement home, and instead of sitting around playing dominoes or pinocchles, all the old folks sitting around playing D&D.
Oh hey, this one's brew now. Sweet. Okay. Yeah,
that would be cool.
I think think nursing homes in the future are definitely going to be looking a little different. Also, with all the grandmas that are learning about video games.
Yeah, sitting there in my little chair wearing my Wasp T-shirt.
Yeah, there's at least a couple of grandma YouTubers that are Let's Players.
Oh boy.
One of which is a game developer's mom.
That sounds almost like the character from Questionable Content. Like two of the characters, their mom is a VTuber.
Yeah. I believe the one I'm thinking of, I've mentioned the indie developer Rami Ishmael before.
Yeah.
His mom plays video games on YouTube now. And I believe her channel name is Mom vs. Games. And she's, I think, in her 60s or so.
Oh, wow.
All of my endorsement.
She's in her 60s, but her avatar is only 19.
That would be weird. Cute little anime girl. Hey, Shunny.
Well, this one doesn't.
I'm confuzzled about where to go next.
No, this one is
in the right direction.
Her avatar looks like an anthropomorphic cow lady with 4 chicks.
Of course.
She's called Mommy Milkers.
Of course.
That's pretty smart.
And
smart
lately,
or disturbing?
She finally meets, like her and Marigold finally meet. They've met through their VTubers. Marigold's character, Burger Oni.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Marigold's a special one.
Oh, yeah.
She'd definitely be my type if she wasn't so angry. Then again, Faye would be as well.
Yeah.
For the exact same reason. Actually, Faye's more my type.
Yeah.
Aside from the not being a gamer part, but she's prettier. Also a little bit more angrier than I prefer.
Okay, because, like, all right, the other one, Mommy Milkers, Aurelia, she's Clinton and Claire's mother.
I don't remember who those people are.
2 redheads, Claire's trans.
Okay, I remember Claire. I don't know Clinton.
That's her brother.
Oh, okay.
He's the one with the mechanical hand.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't even know what's going on, so...
And we're talking about a webcomic called Questionable Content.
Oh.
It gets real weird.
Sounds like it.
It's a cool comic. You got
it's pretty
people in relationships. You also have AIs, like robots and stuff there, but...
Oh yeah, what was that one AI robot's name? Like Friend Yay or something?
Oh yeah, Yay New Friend. That's that omnipotent AI.
I don't know about omnipotent.
She's like highly advanced more than any others, and then she's got like multiple bodies and...
Powerful, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, self-aware, like I guess hooked from. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what I
think they're using the term AI in the sense of sentient being computer.
Yeah.
Not just learning program.
Yeah.
What am I missing? Wait a second, I have a key that I haven't used. I just realized that. I got confused because there was one room with a locked door and also a key, and I didn't have the key from that room yet. So I just assumed I couldn't go through that door, but I do have an icon of a key. So I'm gonna go back to that door. Guess I used the key from that room somewhere else. Yeah, that's the key I'm talking about there. I need the grappling hook to get to that, but I should be able to get through here with the key I have already. Okay, progress. I has it. At least for now. Ah.
Oh god, I was
also have a
hitting
fireball
random.
in the face.
I was hitting random on questionable content. This one's back to an early one. Phase at the hot topic. Tasmaker, excuse me, I wonder if you can help me find this shirt. Then says, look at me, I'm trying as hard as I can to be different on the front. Or do you have any trucker hats with I'm so indie it hurts printed on them? How about some $30 faux faded t-shirts? Just something I, like something I'd find at the Salvation Army for a nickel. Like, okay, you're just being mean now. Also, I'm looking for some CDs by really terrible hardcore bands. You got any of those?
You
like,
just named everything in our store.
Yeah, the clerk's like, I am so putting a curse on you when I get home tonight.
Good to see they're maintaining the stereotypes of who works at Hot Topic.
Yeah, the goth Wiccan girl.
I don't remember if questionable content ever actually had any magic featured in it, or just like the high-tech stuff.
No, just the high-tech stuff.
Yeah, it's a pretty good comic. I definitely had it on my read at work list back in the day.
Oh yeah, I continue to read it. It is one of my favorite webcomics. I read it.
I'm still reading webcomics in general.
I read it. I still read Least I Could Do.
Yep. That was also a favorite.
Looking for Group.
Yep. Same writer.
Oh yeah. There's a really good webcomic called Girl Power. I like it.
I don't know that one, but I know Girl Genius.
Oh yeah, I read Girl Genius. Gunner Creek Court. I think definitely Kai. I think you would like that one.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of like a mixture of magic and high-tech stuff in a...
Oh. Yeah, Burnswald just named another 3 that I read, which are two of them just being collections of letters, but SMBC, XKCD, and Oglaf.
Oglaf is definitely the NSFW one.
Yeah, I don't read that one at work.
Yeah.
At all.
But I want to.
Well, you can, Kai, because you are self-employed.
Read the Devil's
Just make sure you fire yourself afterwards.
I came incredibly close to doing that last week.
Oh no.
And I read Devil Bear, the Grimoires of Beelzebub.
Beelzebub, that's a good name.
Monster Soup, that's a good one. Of course, Order of the Stick.
Yes.
Oh, Order of the Stick is a must.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Especially when you consider that the primary person behind Order of the Stick is a friend of Patrick Rothfuss.
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
Yes.
Amazing.
You ever notice that when Pat's talking about his son, he calls him Oot?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never seen him talk about his son.
That's a reference to Order of the Stick, of course.
Yeah, OOT.
Yeah.
Order of the Stick.
Oh.
Or OOTS. Oots.
And it was actually how I heard about Patrick Rothfuss's first book, because underneath one of the comics, the guy was like, "Oh, by the way, my friend just got published. Go pick up his book. It's amazing."
Nice. And it was.
It was.
Stop hacking me. Alright, once we beat this fight, though, it's time for the great backtracking. Because we will have access to all of the things. barely didn't have time to dodge that. I also like how it makes it look like we're fighting inside the treasure chest, literally. So the light's coming in through the keyhole.
Right.
Nice touch. I guess we are, though, because we got eaten by the damn thing. Don't want to melee you while I'm at 1 health, mister. They're hard to hit and then not get hit back.
Whoop.
Dodge timing was just slightly off. Death. I have to say, that's one of my favorite you died type screens.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like playing Psychonauts 2 again, Burnswell. Yeah, this part of the game does kind of have some Psychonauts energy.
I think this was the exact chest that the streamer that I was watching play this, having a hard time playing it, in fact, where I sent you the request for this. It's like, this looks like something that Krendar would enjoy.
Yep, you were definitely right. Especially since I had already played it before. Yeah, this is a great game.
Like, it's got, like, adorable energy like Hollow Knight. It's got the skill sets required from Dark Souls. It is, like, the exact game I would expect you to play.
Mm-hmm.
There's even some art styling in there that you could say are very lightly inspired from games like Sly Cooper and stuff like that, too.
A little bit. I'd not be surprised if these devs were Sly Cooper fans at all. And Zelda fans and Dark Souls fans. Like I say, it's definitely not a Dark Souls game, but there is the element of attack when you have an opening and carefully dodge roll and that kind of part.
Oh yeah. It's got the Dark Souls brutality.
Yeah, I would say it's 20% Souls DNA mixed in with other things. 40% Zelda.
Classic Zelda, not whatever the fuck Breath of the Wild was.
Breath of the Wild was an excellent game that wasn't Zelda. And of course, here I am saying that this game is 40% Zelda DNA, and right as my screen says hookshot acquired.
Right?
You can see your crow got a hat. That turned out to be a spell.
Yeah. Yeah, it always gets passed on as a crown for some reason. I don't know why. When you learn a new spell. Redacted region. So
actually, that's sort of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
As much as Breath of the Wild wasn't Zelda, it was almost like a diet Dark Souls in a lot of ways.
Little bit,
Kind
yeah.
of. Kind of. And it's inspired other games. Like, it's almost created a new, like, mini-genre in a way. Because of the climbing system. Other games have copied that since then. Including one indie game, actually, I would highly recommend. Which is completely non-combat game. But fun little exploration indie game. And, art, you know, nice little, interesting art style, whatnot, called Sable. Very interesting little experience. Would recommend.
Sounds familiar.
Came out a few months ago. Maybe a year. I think maybe a little less. It's pretty neat. Oh, hold on.
So plenty of blinking between then and now for me to have forgotten things.
I like this little critter that she's got on the desk here. I think it's one of these little forest sprite things. You see how the one on the right has its flower opened up? Over here? It's like one of those things, but it's all black, so I think it's got like ink splattered or something. It looks very happy about it. Yeah, my little friend got into my ink supply. She doesn't seem to mind. This game is very cute. Let's see. This is gonna cost 1,000. Kind of want a bit of this too, though. I think this is attack speed. Yeah, this is movement speed. This is attack speed. I'll use a little bit of that since I'm using a slow weapon. All right, backtracking time. Let us get all of the upgrades, or at least most of them. I'm probably not going to find all of them. We'll take some more. Also, when I'm done in this game, I want to show, I've been offered another key on Keymailer for a game. I forget the title of it, but it looks like a Star Fox 64 style game. So I thought, this looks interesting, let's give it a chance. So I'm doing that at some point soon. This is the right way. I'll make sure. Double check. Yeah, that's not right. Hello? No. Thought that led back to something else I could check out, but it's the wrong way. So Kai, regardless of the pixel problem in Lost Ark, how are you feeling about the Final Fantasy question in and of itself? I know you were feeling a little iffy about it.
Yeah, while the things that are locked up appear to be mostly not all that important, I still feel like I would be missing something without them. And that's very much a me problem. But like not being able to trade would...
That's the one restriction that I would find actually a bit annoying. Especially since it is a game with a crafting system. I will agree with you on that restriction, that's annoying. I don't think the other ones matter. The trade thing is a little annoying. But I also don't know how often it would come up to actually matter, but it could. Because part of me kind of wants to mix things up a little bit, you know?
Yeah, if Snow keeps wanting to throw cosmetics at me, it could happen multiple times per stream.
That too.
That is a valid thing to point out.
That's probably the main way it's going to be an annoyance.
Oh.
Well, not being able to trade because of the free restriction, and you having shown great interest in trading cosmetic stuff to me.
She just wants to dress you up.
That's new.
I mean, the other way can't be done in the game, so.
Well, not without mods and that would not be allowed to be shown on Twitch.
Yes.
I was gonna say, because I know for a fact that you can.
Mm-hmm.
With mods, yes.
Also, a lot of the mods I've seen that changes like body proportions and like adds muscle, takes it away, changes chest size and everything like that, it messes the models up really badly.
Yeah, although I wouldn't mind seeing an option of having like a sorceress or something that was a bit more thick than usual.
Yeah.
You can have stuff like that that's client side too, so it's
Forgot about
something
these
that would
rooms.
only be visible to the person playing.
I actually have not seen any mods that will let you make a slightly chunkier version of your character or something. It's always, oh, I want them to look more muscular or thinner or bigger chest or what. I'm just like, we're missing something here.
Bring on the hips. So there's 4 of these optional boss fights in the game that will give you enhancements to your spells. This one had a bomb icon, so I think it changes the bomb spell. I don't remember his moveset completely though. Completely, I mean, I'm re-experiencing it as if for the first time. I don't remember any of it, other than from the last fight I had with him that I lost a moment ago. Whatever I learned from that was what I know about it.
Interesting that he fights with a tuning fork.
He is, isn't it? But yeah, he's got that attack where he hits the ground with the tuning fork and vibrates me into being slowed down. Underestimated his AoE size. Never underestimate his size, ladies. Oh. I got greedy and missed my dodge window. Try again. I almost had him. The bow is very fast, which is why I'm using it. Whoa. Who wants Taco Bell?
Take a run for the border.
I think Taco Bell might be my favorite thing to eat that is definitely not food.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's food. I wouldn't say that it's Mexican food.
It's food adjacent.
It's Mexican inspired. Kind of.
I don't know.
But I would definitely say it's food. Like, this was a thing that I thought was actually kind of funny when the big thing was like, you know, consumers were like, we have to be able to hold these companies accountable for how little meat is actually in their meat. And Taco Bell has consistently been at the butt of everyone's jokes at just how little meat is in their meat. And then the numbers started coming in, and it's like Taco Bell has more meat in their food, more meat in their meat than any other fast food chain. Like, there's more meat in their meat, actual meat in their meat than there is in a Big Mac.
I'll tell you this though, it's definitely not 100% beef.
It's like 98% beef. There's
did you
very
ever see,
little filler.
You ever see the
It's
Colbert
nuts.
Report talking about that? When they released the recipe, it's like, there is something on this recipe list that is I forget the correct name, like the proper scientific name, but I remember Stephen Colbert reading it off in the ingredients list. It's like, and also, I think it's silicon oxide, if I remember correctly. When she turns to the camera and says, or, as it's better known by its street name, sand. Silicon something. I think
Silicon
it's
dioxide.
oxide. Huh?
Dioxide.
Dioxide. There you go. Hey, my bomb spell no longer damages you, only your foes. Sweet.
I mean,
Shaped
to be
charges.
fair, there's probably a lot of sand as in a lot of different food. Like, there is no system that is completely perfect in keeping things pure.
But
and when meat is processed, you're going to get dirt and other stuff in it.
Difference is, though, this is in the recipe. It's there on purpose.
Well,
unless this is them writing the recipe
sense.
to include the possibility that this might have happened by accident, but I don't know about that necessarily.
That's actually a possibility too, because I'm reminded of oh fuck, what was that thing that said may contain like human flesh, and they weren't kidding.
I mean, technically, if somebody makes a boo-boo in the kitchen. Also, Snowcat, I am going to need a screenshot of this chubby Makote.
He is absolutely adorable.
I am going to need to see.
Like,
Also, I don't know how Square Enix's artists managed to do this, but whoever designed the particular kind of facial looks that the Makote have, it's like that's like the laser focused to be the one of the cutest faces I've ever seen in my life. I absolutely love the way their Makote look. This was adorable little faces.
I don't remember what it was, but basically the story behind this is
Oh, I forgot about this.
This company,
It's the firewall.
there was some sort of, I want to say it was some sort of like bite-sized ice cream treat of some kind. And there was an accident at the factory, and one of their factory workers lost a finger in the machine. And rather than go through and figure out what batch it went into and just clean fucking everything and throw everything away and everything like that, what they did is they had an emergency redesign of their packaging to include may contain human flesh, and just went with it.
That's one way to do it. So yeah, here's the guy who enhances our fire spell. He's a spicy guy. I want to mention this in your Discord earlier, but I don't know who saw it there. Anybody here ever watch My Name is Earl?
Oh yeah, I love that show. Jason Lee.
Remember his brother?
Yeah,
Have you seen that guy, that actor these days?
not lately, no.
He went from being like a big chubby, plays a doofus character to be like a huge, intimidating, massive, ripped beefcake.
Yeah, well, let me see.
Holy shit, that man has been working the fuck out.
Oh yeah, damn.
Like, the term totally ripped does not even do him justice.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot. I'll tell you somebody who's lost weight. John Bailey, you know, epic voice guy.
No, I don't know that guy.
He has a YouTube channel, Epic Voice Guy, where he kind of
Okay.
makes up. He kind of makes up his own movie trailers for movies, but he can do the epic voice, like a movie.
Yeah.
In a world. Type epic, right? That kind of thing. He's really chubby, but he has lost a lot of weight. And I saw a thing lately, and I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that this guy was the guy from My Name is Earl.
Mhm.
He plays a character in the relatively new horror game, The Quarry.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Like if you've seen trailers for that, you've seen the guy, and you probably didn't even know he was that guy.
What was that horror movie last year?
Huh?
I remember there was a movie last year, some horror thriller, and it had Kevin James, King of Queens, Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You would not recognize him in this movie. Hang on, I'm looking for the damn name of it. Becky. It's like this, recent widowed guy and his daughter going out to a little cabin to try and rebond as parent and child, and they run afoul of these escaped convicts. And kind of the leader of them, played by Kevin James, and he's like shaved his head and grown this beard. That's why he freaking looks like the Big Show. In fact, I thought that was who I was at first, and I was like, holy shit.
I will be right back.
Yay.
Bomb! Get bombed, sir. Like a little electrical flash when I hit him with the thunder hammer, too. Zap. A lot of nice artistic touches in this game. Very pretty. Does not work properly on these stairs for some reason. Stairs have a weird hitbox. Got him. Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of really nice Mexican places here in town that are actually authentic, though, so I don't end up at Taco Bell very often. What I used to do, actually, is the place I used to go to get haircuts, which obviously I don't need to do anymore, but the place I used to go was at this one particular mall in town. They had a good barber shop I liked. And in their food court, there was a Taco Bell, so I just had a little tradition of whenever I went to get a haircut, I'd have Taco Bell afterwards.
Nice.
So basically, I don't have Taco Bell anymore.
Oh no.
I mean, I could go out of my way to do it if I wanted to, but if I'm gonna go out of my way to have tacos, I'll have proper tacos. But Taco Bell was nice now and then. Although they had a bad track record of having, like, stale tomato or stale shells. I guess they just had open stuff that was there too long. They're not properly careful about that. That's what you get out of overly corporatized fast food corpse, you know?
Corpse.
sneaky thing in here? No. Okay. Well, I thought it was funny that the new place I'm working at is a chain as well, but it's a sit-down restaurant. But you can tell which province they're based out of. So I went to look up their locations menu, like not menu, their store locator, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like every province was like 1 or 2 or 3, and then Ontario there's 50. Like, well, I guess this is where they're based out of. A little bit of an imbalance there. Okay, I can do these now. That was too slow. No. Huh. I don't even know if this
Also,
was timed.
I sent you a picture there, Kren. Isn't she just adorable?
Oh, let's have a quick look. Eh. Yeah, I can see how that's based on Lalafell.
But
Nice.
she is one of the sweetest characters.
Nice. And the Lalafell are cute as heck, too.
Yeah. She's not the size of a Olafeld, though.
No.
She's the size of a Mikote.
Yeah, I think the Mikote are definitely the my favorite race as far as like the cutest girls they have. But not even because they're cats either, but that, you know, I'm not mad at that either, but even if without the cat aspects, they're just adorable.
The Mikote are adorable. The Durgans are kind of adorable too. Even
I've
though
seen
I
them.
know people are gonna fight me on that, be like, no, they're not Durgans, they're actually Voidlings. It's like, I don't care.
They're clearly
They
a
look-
draconic design.
They look Durgan.
They are definitely Durgan. Huh. Oh, there's a thing here I didn't do. Okay. Oh. This is probably what lighting the fires did.
Also, not gonna lie, the Mikote, like, kids you see running around or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they have little, like, bobtails, and they
Yeah.
are just the cutest little things.
Even the tail hasn't grown in fully yet.
Yeah, no, they have little, like, bobcat tails. It's just so cute.
That is precious. That's just one thing I always thought was amusing in World of Warcraft. Even if the orc races in most settings are generally not known to be the prettiest races. Rugged, but not pretty. But in World of Warcraft, the orc kids are pretty cute. You definitely get to find some sexy orc ladies, but I wouldn't use the word cute.
What I'm hearing is for Final Fantasy, Kryn is totally into the Rodigan ladies.
Not at all, actually. They're cool, but not my romance type.
Kryn doesn't want stepped on.
Absolutely Team Mikote for waifus.
I mean, you've only played up through A Realm Reborn, right?
Yeah. I mean, the
They're-
aura, the Durkans are called aura, right?
Aura.
Yeah, they've got some pretty ladies. Can't be the Mikote ladies though.
But there is quite a few of the Durgans you run into the Durgan ladies you run into where it's like, you're adorable, You're scary, but you're so pretty.
Mhm.
Hmm.
They got a few scarows, do they?
Uh. And that's just in the main story, not just like job quests or side quests, mind ya.
Mhm.
Just in the main story.
And of course, you absolutely cannot beat Lalafell for Pocket Smalls.
Yeah.
Hmm. Anybody who's a short stack fan, Lalafell's your way to go. I don't know how to do this. If there's even a thing. I think doing a certain thing here might unlock something, but I don't recall what do. What if we...
Of the Lalafellas, I really like Nanamo. She's adorable, but she's not a pushover.
I don't remember which one that is.
Nanamo is the pink-haired one in Olda.
I don't know.
The
I'd have to
the
experience it
Sultana.
again. I remember the Sultana.
So yeah, that's her.
Oh, she's the Sultana. Okay.
I just said that. Get the
Yeah.
dicks out your ears.
No, they're comfortable. Yeah, she's cute. And I like how she rides around on that gigantic guy.
Oh, Robon?
I don't remember his name, but yeah, probably.
Yes.
She's got like this huge bodyguard that she rides
Yep,
around
that's
on the shoulder
that's
of.
Robon.
He's a badass.
He gets better as the story gets on. Like, goes on, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
He has a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah.
You also
can
get
tell
you
by
also get
looking
to
at
fight him at one point.
Of course, politically and personality-wise, she's a force to be reckoned with as well.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember if... Oh yeah, I wanted to find this one. I don't remember if I got this thing. I don't think I did. I'll go around that way. But I think the only thing cuter than Makote lady is a Makote who wears glasses. What was that one? What's the arcanist one lady's name? Is Chola or something? Or is that somebody else?
No,
Let's look
that's
at it.
somebody. That's somebody else.
Okay, I remember
She
there was the
she
one
doesn't wear
particular-
glasses.
Okay, there was the one particular Makote lady with glasses that's like your main contact if you're playing an arcanist or like a major NPC in your storyline.
Oh yeah, towards the very beginning there. Yeah.
Cute as hell.
She's pretty cool.
Adorable.
But no, yeah, no, Ishola does not wear glasses, nor is she an she's not
Okay.
an arcanist at all.
She's just the only Makote whose name I know, but I don't remember anything about her.
She is a conjurer at first, which white
That's
mage.
the one that becomes white mage, yeah.
Up to a certain point, at least.
What's the other? Like, a lot of them have two choices, right? Like, what's the other thing that conjurer can become? If there's one.
Nope, conjurer only
It only
lives
has the
in the
one?
white mage. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, arcanist I think is the only branching off one.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh,
Yep.
Is this? This might be what I was looking for.
I will definitely say make sure when you are able to equip your job crystal, do it.
Oh yeah.
It'll definitely help. Also,
Definitely.
you won't have people yelling at you in dungeons like, "Hey, put your drop crystal on."
Well, in theory, that wouldn't happen with us anyway. Well, unless we were just yelling at each other, because if we do get to playing the game, I would like to have a fourth one of our own friends, the people that we already know, so that we don't have to have rando jerks.
For part of the story, you do actually have to do, like, it was just optional, but then how they kind of tied it into the story, now they've been, like, yeah, I know you need to do this now. The Crystal Tower raids. Which, they're...
That sounds annoying. To be
I'm
forced
trying to
into it, I
remember...
mean.
The
How many
fights
people are in
actually
a
aren't that
raid?
bad. I'm trying to remember if those are...
A lot more than 4, I assume.
Yeah, a lot more than 4.
Probably like
There's
10 or 15 around there, I would guess.
for Crystal Tower, there's 3 groups: Alliance A, B, and C.
So 12?
18, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
there's 6 each? Okay.
I think. 8, yeah.
You know what? I'm curious. Can I steal
Wait.
your shield? Oh, you're sure gonna smash it.
But yeah.
Actually, I should just fire. That's been enhanced now, too. You're on fire now, sucker. Like that? He did like that. Yeah. I've been enjoying Lost Ark, but, you know, part of me, like, wants to switch things up, have a little variety. But also, I don't want Kai to feel completely annoyed with the situation either. Right? So...
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. No, the Crystal Tower raids are 24. 3 parties of 8. But you literally just focus on your group.
Yeah.
Which is fairly easy, especially if you go into your settings and just be like, okay, just show up, like, just the name show up of my group, and that's it.
Yeah, any times I ever did a raid in World of Warcraft, which was rare, I always made sure to be just like, okay, I'm going to get into this as DPS because I do not want to have to be a healer for a raid. That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Even tank. Like, I don't mind tanking for dungeons, that's easy. But everything's more stressful when it's a raid.
Yep. But yeah, these, those will actually go fairly easy because y'all will not be going into that completely blind because you'll have someone running it with you that kind of knows the fights.
Yeah.
So,
You hope so. There's 24 people in there. Somebody's got to know what's going on.
yeah.
One hopes.
And if you see one person running off and everyone else going in another direction, ignore the idiot.
Yeah, they'll just die on their own. They don't need to drag anybody down with them.
Unless they're in your party and you're a healer and you're like level 50 and above, because you get the ability called Rescue, which is literally tether them and yank them to you.
That's a glorious ability. More
Which
games need that.
most people use in a very not helpful way.
There's definitely potential for trolling and griefing with that as well, yes.
Pulling people out of their attacks or pulling black mages out of their ley lines.
Yeah, dick move.
Or pulling them out of their spells because they're timed. Well, not timed, but like if they have a cast time. Or literally pull them either into attacks or pull them through attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's...
Quick side note though, I just love the fact that while this game has collectibles, we are a crow, and our screen for telling us about the collectibles we have is called shiny things. I just am amused by that. Anyway. Yeah, so I think healer is probably the role that I play in MMOs the least.
Huh.
But I do have a panda lady healer in World of Warcraft.
Huh.
Of the monk class, they call their healers Mistweavers. So like,
Nice.
this life energy called Mist.
Well,
They're pretty cool. Plus the pandas are big old fluffos.
I know for dungeons, the tank that in the party runs ahead kind of everyone else, not too far, but like
Yeah.
they are the ones that pull the enemies
Yep, that's their
and
job.
keep them like focused. The DPS, well, bursts them down, and the healer keeps everyone alive. And if
Mm-hmm.
they are not healing, they are doing damage. If they are not doing damage, they are healing.
Yep, they can throw in a little damage if they're in a situation where healing is
He's
temporarily
the
not
bad
needed.
guy.
Yep.
As long as they got the mana to spare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything
He
left
is
in
the
the
bad guy.
in the dungeon bit there. I think I'm
I-
done here. I wish there was a
I
way I
abs-
could check what collectibles I have in what area. But sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I absolutely don't like players that are like, oh, you're a healer, you're only allowed to heal,
Oh god.
and it's like, well, why
How about I
didn't
tell you how to do
these
your job?
well, why didn't these enemies die fast enough? Everyone died. It's like
Hmm.
because
Close the door in here.
DPS's abilities were either on cooldown or, hey, they can't burst it out fast enough. They need that extra little bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
That also counts as the tank also doing a bit of damage too.
Yeah,
So-
I hate anybody that's like, let me tell you how to do your job.
Oh yeah. I mean, fucking Joe Cat's videos on this subject. Basically, he, for comedy purposes, but he hit every
So
point
close.
on the mark. It's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got a little bit of a story to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my wonderful friend Featherhoof,
Uh-oh.
he's a streamer too.
Hmm.
He plays Final Fantasy as well. He mains Dragoon.
Hmm.
Never tried that one.
It's fun. They're like a very tanky floor tank. But they aren't tank class, they're DPS. But they have a lot of fun abilities. But he was running the dungeon. Tank, another DPS, I forget what the other DPS was, and healer, I forget what the healer was. I also forget what the tank was. So running it, whatever, and because the healer was like, hey, I haven't run this before and I'm kind of new at this. It was like, okay, I think it was like Stormblood or whatever, so when it was kind of brand new and everything. So they probably like got one of the things off the store to like boost their character.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they were okay, whatever. Tank literally pulls like half the room.
Okay. Sometimes that's
Which-
the strat, though, but depends on the details.
When the healer clearly said, "Hey, I'm new at this."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the strat when the healer's new.
Yeah.
Because Tank was literally, well, kept having aggro pulled off of him by Featherhoof and the other
Mhm.
DPS. Somehow or another, somehow or another, it was clearly the DPS's fault.
Of course.
Sounds like a real shit show.
To where the tank actually held the party hostage until because apparently Featherhoof was not playing Dragoon how the tank thought he should have been.
Oh, great.
Held the party hostage until Hoofy put the attacks on his bar that the tank thought he should have.
God,
Mm.
this guy sounds like a piece of work. Doesn't pay attention to the fact that the healer's new, and pulls the entire room when he can't even hold aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a dick! Then tells other people how to do their job.
That
No
lasted
pain
about
sub.
15 minutes before everyone vote kicked him.
Oh, I can imagine. This guy sounds like
But
a
oh
dick.
my gosh.
Something like that would work out better, and like I said, in some situations that's the strat. That's not the situation. But like my tank I have in World of Warcraft, just because the particular class and spec I'm using is a
Yep.
a paladin version of a tank, and they work best the more things are attacking them at a time. So that would be the strat to go with if you had a decent healer and that was playing that particular tank, because
Yep.
a lot of that tank's abilities get triggered on like when you block an attack with your shield, this happens and this happens and this happens. So the more things that are attacking me at once, the more often that's going off, and the better I'm tanking. Like my defenses go up the more things are around me. So as long as got a competent healer doing that, that'd be the way to go. But not with this douche. This guy was just an idiot.
But yeah, y'all don't have to worry about that sort of thing, because the moment that happens, I will pull up that vote kick button so quick.
Oh yeah. As you should. Yeah, if we end up getting into that, we should figure out a fourth person who would be able to join us, and figure out what typical roles we want to build towards primarily. I don't know what.
I mean, I will definitely.
Kai has tried doing tank before, but I know she also likes range DPS. Huh?
I will definitely say, healer probably works best on mouse and keyboard to target people. So
like I'll be playing mouse and keyboard. I might do healer, unless nobody else wants to tank, in which case I'll tank. And then somebody else will be nominated as healer.
I mean, you can pick up a class and see how you feel about it. So
there's that too, because that's the fun thing about Final Fantasy 14 is you got the job system, so
you can play all the classes.
If you don't like what you're doing, be something else. Although there is the time taken to level things, and that's the only reason I'm suggesting like choose a role you might want to build towards. That way you could spend all your time and XP towards that concept. But I mean, like,
that's fairly easy to do. They've made it quite easy to do that now. So
yeah, you can definitely level at least 2 or 3 jobs without too much difficulty. Maybe more nowadays. 2 or 3 back when I was playing. 2 or 3 before you have to rely upon like dungeon grinding for XP, which gets boring.
Or side quests or whatever have you.
I mean, I like doing it by side quests, but like between side quests and the hunter's log, I could level like 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And then I'd start having to lean on fates and dungeons for more, which is where I got bored and stopped leveling other jobs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what Kai said.
Kai Fox. Well, yes, Kynamur, you are adorable, but we're not talking. You're not streaming right now.
This lady is wonderful.
Has the same haircut as you, and is also an adorable fox. And is named Kai. So I didn't know you had a twin sister, but we can rate.
It's pronounced Akai.
Yes, Akai, like you. You are also a Kai.
It's a little bit different in this case.
Kaiception.
Yeah. Apologies for rambling.
No, I was leading you
The
into it. we're discussing, not rambling.
I was just listening.
that is a game I know a lot about and really enjoy. So of
Yeah.
course,
And that's one of the reasons I wanted us to give it a try as well, because I know it's your thing, it's your big thing, and I want you to be able to share it with Kai.
Yep.
I think that would be fun for a little while, but I don't want to be pushy about it either. So
Yep.
we'll figure it out. Also, it would be nice if we can get you past that pixel quest problem thing. But even if we do, we could still consider mixing up stuff for a bit, seeing how badly the trade restriction is a problem or not. But yeah, especially because we're aiming at it as being a thing later once there's funding anyway.
hmm
You know, we'll see what happens. Definitely an option. So okay, a Kai Fox. We will check that out. Off the top of your head, any thoughts on somebody who might be an available fourth person, or do we just not know people's schedules enough to know it yet without asking around?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Yeah, no. I mean, if could say if Az had a computer at the or something, I know he's chomping at the bit to play again, but that's not going to be for a little bit.
Yeah, working on it. Still waiting on the video card to get here, and then I have to get the paint done.
Yeah.
And the operating system.
Yeah.
Like,
And then on the other hand, I know Ray's has expressed interest in joining our co-ops in a general sense, but the kinds of games we're playing are not the kinds of things she's into.
Yeah.
But
And
if we end up getting into a shooter thing at any point, we will absolutely invite her.
yeah. And my friend I mentioned, Featherhoof, he would actually be still at work at the time your streams are.
Yeah.
And he also streams. He doesn't get
I
off
know
until
Hoof.
like
I've watched some of his
early.
YouTube stuff.
Yep.
He's a big softy. He's a
He
nice
is.
guy.
But don't ever get him mad.
Oh, I can imagine.
Someone made that very big mistake because they insulted me.
Mm.
Oh no, they didn't.